Good morning. I really need to get used to making videos again. It is hot in my room. Oh my god. Hello everyone. Today I am deciding to make a book vlog. I bought some new books. I want to read them and I want to take you guys on that journey with me to reading this book. It's a popular book, okay? And I'm one of those people who I can't read or watch anything where the hype's too strong. I can't. I'm stubborn that way, right? I will read it when the hype is over. The hype's still not over because I keep hearing about this author and how wonderful she is. And that is Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am going to be reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I kept hearing about this book and I really wanted to read something kind of like fabulous and artsy. You know, I'm an actor, so I should read something about an actor, and I think this book is going to be really good, and I'm excited, and I think it'll live up to the hype because I was literally in the bookstore the other day, and as I was scavenging, as I was scavenging the book aisles at my bookstore, I was listening to this girl next to me talk to her friend, and she essentially just gave up looking for a new book and just said, I think I'm just going to reread The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I was like, bet, I think that'll also be my next read. So here we are, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It looks like a pretty decent boy. Let's see how many pages we got. 391. I not only got this, if you can tell, this is not the cover that it usually comes in. It's the book of the month cover. It's very beautiful. I wanted the other cover, I'm not gonna lie, but I had a credit on my book of the month app because I've been skipping months for quite some time, to be honest. After I read The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina, I went into the hugest book slump. It's not a book slump, it's a reading slump. Whatever, same thing. I went into the largest reading slump of my life because that book was just so beautiful and I couldn't get over it for months. I'm still not over it. I think this is gonna be great. I also got from Book of the Month, because I had 3 credits, because again, largest reading slump of my life. I got Darling Girl, because I am a Peter Pan girl at heart. And this one's like, he's the villain, and like, I think it sounds really cool. I love reimagining, so I got Darling Girl as well, and I got Daisy Jones and the Six, by also Taylor Jenkins Reid, and it has the book of the year 2019, so this one will also be good. What the heck? I was gonna say, is this cover dirty? I don't think it's dirty. I think it's just the cover trying to look like old-fashioned-y and whatnot. Daisy Jones and the Six, also a pretty large boy, but actually maybe it's not as large as I think because the font's pretty big. But yeah, I'm excited to get into these 3 books. Maybe this month. I'm a slow reader, guys, and even though I have a podcast on books, the Babbling Book Club, you can find it anywhere where you listen to podcasts. Yeah, it takes me like a month to read one book. That's just because I'm lazy. I'm gonna try, you know what? Let's up the ante. Let's try to do 2 books this month. But yeah, Evelyn Hugo is definitely the first one. If I look at all of them at the same time, I get too excited. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't pick Evelyn Hugo. Maybe I should do Daisy Jones. No, maybe I should do Darling Girl. No, there's books on my shelf that I haven't read. We're gonna do The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Oh my god. I only read the first chapter. And I need this. I need this so much. So far I've gotten to being introduced to Monique, the writer of the article that is going to talk about Evelyn Hugo. We learned that Evelyn Hugo is selling her dresses for a breast cancer foundation. You know, she was a famous star in the 60s, so she's selling all her extravagant dresses. And she reaches out to this newspaper article and asks for Monique, the writer, to write a story on her. But Monique is at the bottom of the totem pole at her job. which I love that she's an underdog, to the point where like when her boss is talking to her, like she's just talking down to her, and it's so freaking rude, but Monique handles it with the same apologetic energy that I would handle it with. So I'm really enjoying this so far, and I'm excited to keep going, but I have to get ready for work now, so let me go do that. But yeah. Oh, also Evelyn Hugo is Cuban and Monique is mixed and Frankie is black, and I'm already seeing so much color in this book and I'm loving it. Yeah, update on Evelyn Hugo. I am now on to her first husband, Ernie Diaz. Oh god, this book is so good, and I don't really know why it's good. I think it's just because it's honest. Nothing seems overly storytelly, if that makes any sense. It's all very like, I can see this happening. Evelyn, who is a Hollywood star from the 60s, speaks like a Hollywood star from the 60s. A little hard, a little harsh from the life she's lived. She knows her power, and she's a little blunt, but she's also kind, which is not what I was expecting, but she's also stern and blunt for the appropriate age that she is, if that makes sense. And again, I'm loving Monique. She is just so funny and awkward. I'm just gonna keep quoting this whole vlog is just gonna be me quoting things that I love, because this is just something that I needed slapped in my face in a book. So page 35, she says, she's telling the story of how she met her first husband, and she says, "Do you understand what I'm telling you? When you're given an opportunity to change your life, be ready to do whatever it takes to make it happen. The world doesn't give things, you take things. If you learn one thing from me, it should probably be that." And I'm just like, Evelyn. So good. But I'm excited to learn about Ernie Diaz. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Hello, everyone. I'm doing my makeup now, which is why I'm very barefaced. I am halfway through Evelyn's relationship with Don, and it is so heartbreaking. I just fucked Don, man. I had a feeling. I mean, yeah, I think they hinted at her being abused in the earlier chapters, and I think they said his name, which is why I had the feeling, but he was just way too perfect. And I was like, oh, this is sweet, like this, but this isn't her happily ever after, because it's called The Seven Husbands. So like, did he die early or what? I don't know how she's gonna get out of that situation. As of right now, it seems like she's willing to stay in it, which makes me really sad. And I hope she gets out of it soon. And then we learn more about Monique, why her name's Monique, what happened to her father. Well, not what happened, but like the fact that he's not around, because he's dead. Yeah, I'm just having breakfast right now. I made a smoothie, my favorite one. Yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Can you see it? It's pink. Duh. It's pineapple, strawberries, coconut water, and ginger. And then I made some blueberry muffins. I have an audition for a nanny, so I think I did my makeup too pretty, but I like doing my makeup too pretty. I didn't like do too much. Oops, sorry, my hair's a mess. I didn't do too much with my eyeshadow, but everything else is kind of harsh, especially the brows right now. Oh, I didn't put on blush. I should take off some of this makeup. It's a little too... I knew I was doing too much, but I wanted to be cute, you know? But anyways, the reason I turned on the camera was because I did this knot in my hair from, I watched this girl on TikTok trying to sell, like, essentially a scrunchie. And I was like, because it'll, like, make your hair nice or whatever. And I was just like, I can do that with a regular scrunchie. I don't need to buy your overpriced scrunchie. Alright, let's be a little bit more cautious about where we put our money. So, I essentially just follow the tutorial and we'll see what happens. My scrunchie was a little bit too small, but luckily I don't have that much hair because my hair's thin. Okay, Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't spend money on her product. My hair's a little fluffy. I definitely need to straighten it because that's my hair texture in general. It's gonna be fluffy because my hair's not naturally straight. So when I do things to it that are natural, it likes to fight me a little. And I probably sweated last night while sleeping, so my hair went fluffy again. I don't mind it. I don't love it. Why am I giving it a chance? It didn't do anything. I could get the same result from just putting my hair in a bun. Okay, I combed it out. I kind of like it. It just needs some shaping. To the salon. TikTok. I kind of like this. Is that weird? Because I want to kind of straighten the, like, the roots. But I like how big it is. It feels very, I don't know. I kind of like it. All I did was comb it out too. Gave me some nice waves. Oh, how does the back look? Tell me. Tell me. Be honest with me. Be honest. How does it look? I'll probably just put it in a ponytail for this audition because I'm playing a tired nanny. Good morning, everyone. It is day 4, because I missed yesterday. I did read yesterday, but not as much, so I didn't even film. I just finished, well, I'm halfway through the Don Adler chapter, and he is like he's fucking, we can all say fuck you to Don Adler. But also, Evelyn Hugo just admitted who her true love of her life is. And I could sense it. Spoiler alert, it's Celia. I could so sense it when they were like getting drunk off the wine. I thought something was gonna happen, but you know, Taylor Jenkins Reid's not just gonna give it to us, right? She's gonna hint at it. But it was just such good tension because it like didn't have to, like, she didn't have to overtly say it, but like I knew it. And I hope that they do get a moment or a couple together. I hope that she just gets married and just like is with Celia for her whole life. But I don't know. And I'm kind of nervous because I want her to be with Celia. She loves her, you know? But it's just so good. Forgive me for my darker than usual dark eyes. I also slept in my makeup, which is why they're darker than usual. Whoever produced this book, to go from these two headlines, you see that? Talking about how like Evelyn's a star, right? To this headline, genius. I'm shocked. Ruby's a cunt, and she's gonna get beaten up. What a jaw dropper. So I have a tendency to stop books after like a big hit, almost like I need a break. But when I do that, I tend to stop reading altogether. So this time I'm trying to read through it, like after the Don Adler divorce, after like her dating Celia St. James. I just want to be like, okay, that's the end of the story, and she lives happily ever after. But I'm pushing through because I want to finish this book. A fucking bombshell. The news reports sense that her and Celia are together, and I'm just like, protect them at all costs. This is sickening. It's sick. These bags are killing me today. I finished the Don Adler chapter, and I just love how Taylor Jenkins Reid switches from Evelyn's past to her talking to Monique. We get to know Monique as we go, even though the story really isn't about Monique. And just, I'm glad that they're hinting at Celia coming back, because I was really freaking sad when she left. I am a little halfway over in the book. There's my little dent right there. And I'm just, oh my god, it's such a beautiful story. Now we're on, no, wait, I finished the Don Adler chapter. I finished Mick Rivera. Now we're on to Rex north. I'm excited for Celia. I cut my hand and I'm trying to hold the Band-Aid on. It's falling off. I'll get a new one, but I cut my hand yesterday. But I'm just looking forward to seeing Celia back, and I assume that when Evelyn marries Harry, they're gonna have what is that called? I think it's called a tuxedo marriage, where two gay people get married to get rid of the rumors going around them, so they can date freely who they actually love and want to be with. And that was like a popular thing in the community in the 60s. I'm pretty sure. So I'm assuming that when that marriage happens, Celia comes back. And she lives lovingly and longfully with Celia. My broken heart and the fact that she got pregnant. Now, I don't think Harry's her last husband. Also, yeah, I don't think Harry's her last husband. Also, I wonder if Evelyn will die in this book. Like, do we get to see that? I don't even want to read. Like, I'm flipping through the pages to see who her last husband is, but I'm not willing to read the headlines of the newspapers. Because I'm not trying to spoil myself. This is the first book that I really don't want to be spoiled. Usually I don't care. Today I do. Just a stunning novel. Let me see if I can flip through and find The Last Husband. Yes, The Last Husband is not Harry. Which makes me scared, because that means that maybe he dies. I mean, she says that everyone she loves is gone. So I assume... Trying so hard not to read the papers. Yeah? It's not him. Yeah, Harry's definitely like somewhere in the middle. I'm not ready for this. Today, we're gonna continue our reading vlog. We're on Rex North. Sorry, really bad angle, but you'll deal with it for me. Sorry, I'm just looking at my hair. Alright, time to read. Mention what I was doing and why the car is parked. So yeah, me and my boyfriend are going to a water park because there's a heat wave, but it's actually pretty nice out and it's not very heat wavy, so I'm hoping that there isn't a heat wave. But we just stopped at a Dunkin' and he's going to go get breakfast for us. But yeah, while he does that, I'm gonna catch up on some reading. Evelyn just revealed to her maid that she's Cuban, and her maid was trying to talk trash about her on the phone with her mother. And Evelyn just snapped her head and fucking gave it to her in Spanish. That's so funny. I just got back from the amusement. Was it the amusement park? It's an amusement / water park. I just got back from the water park. And I am on the drive there. And on the drive back, I have about this much left. It's about a quarter of the way left. And oh my God, I love Evelyn. She is manipulative and cunning and charming and unlikable but likable, and I'm cheering for her, but she's flawed. She's a flawed human, and it's just amazing. So good. so good. And like, I'm getting nervous because we're on her 5th husband, Harry, her gay best friend, Harry, who is essentially covering up that she is also with a woman at this point in her life. Harry, she has a child with, and I'm like, so why doesn't it end with Harry? Why do we have 2 other husbands left? And I'm scared. Does Harry die? I'm really, really scared. Because it really should just end with him, but like, it feels like the Don Adler chapter where, you know, it felt like it could have ended there, or when her and Celia were, you know, on Sky High the very first time, it felt like it should have ended there. And I get it, books are supposed to have ups and downs, but I'm just scared. I'm scared for Harry because he's just such a good character, and we all know that perfect characters like that always get ended off in a distraught manner. So I'm nervous.